This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here at Kinderlift of Colorado. Since 1993, they have been providing the safety aid for children learning to ski or snowboard for parents in the United States, Canada, and now across the world. I'm here with Randy, who is the owner, head mogul, pretty much man of all trades. Share with me a little bit, Randy. Obviously a passion for skiing, a passion for helping kids. That's probably part of the mental makeup that started this idea. Share with me how this got started for you.
That's a good question. About 8 years ago now, I was skiing at Keystone with my family, and I had a new granddaughter. And I have a passion for skiing, and I happened to see little kids on the slopes in ski school. They'd go down and they'd fall. The ski instructor would slide up to them and use the back strap to pick them up. So I followed the ski school down the bottom of the hill, and it happened multiple times. And then I'm thinking, what is that? And that turned into, when I got to the bottom of the hill, I saw them loading the kids up, and everybody was grabbing the back strap again to help the little kids get up, get on the lift. So I followed them up to the top, and that turned into me Googling children's safety ski vests, and that's where I found a company called Kinderlift.
That is fantastic. Let me ask you this. Colorado, we have snow year-round, and when there's snow, there's definitely skiing. Why do you think skiing continues to be such a popular sport and family pastime?
I just think it's the greatest thing in the world. For me, I love cold weather. I love going skiing. And I just think there's a certain type person that loves it and does it for life. And then there are other people that try it once, and it's cold, I want to quit. And I'm one, and my family is one of, this is a fun, something to do outdoors.
I would say quite a few people have the same idea as you. They have it pretty much in their blood. When we see these professionals jet across the slopes at amazing speeds, we see families who are able to trek along the mountain easier than walking. Kind of hard to imagine that many of those started as kids, basically having a hard time just keep their balance. Is it pretty common for people to start their kids out pretty early, and what age is normally?
Well, the kids start typically when they're about 3.5. We do have some kids that wear some of our extra small vests that they're starting at 2.5. But it's the 3.5 is when they, well, two reasons. One, they weigh enough so that the bindings will release. And about 3.5 is when most kids are potty trained. And ski schools don't want to have kids in ski school that are potty trained. So they start early, and normally after 4 or 5 years, they either love it and they're hooked for life, or they say, that's cold.
That is great. One of the things I see is obviously for parents, instructors, definitely has always been probably a challenge, a constant challenge of kids not only trying to keep their balance, but I imagine they fall quite often. This was kind of something that you've seen and realized that this is a tool, really an aid that can help these instructors out there. Is it fascinating to kind of watch as you've developed?
Well, this whole industry has changed for me. I started and we were making solid color vests. Very boring, but that's what we were making. And then about 4 years ago, I was at Copper Mountain talking to them. And they said, no, we don't want to be plain, normal vests. They said, we want to do something completely different, and we want to design a wild and crazy vest. And so my business went from solid color vests to a dye sublimated product, which is what all of these are, is we let the ski resort basically create their own design, their own colors, their own logos, and we print whatever they want, and that has just taken off in the ski resort industries. It's promo, it's advertising, it's marketing their ski school so that when you go there, you know that's the Steamboat logo or a Vail logo.
We're talking about a win-win. Safety for the kids, ease and convenience for the parents and instructors, yet at the same time a marketing tool and designer at the same time. These are vests that basically have to handle the weight of a child. What is the durability here? What is the material made of?
The vests are all made right here in Denver. It's either going to be a polyester or a nylon outside and a nylon liner. And we have tested the vest, because that question was asked a couple times on, well, how much weight can they hold? So we've tested these vests at a place in Denver where we in effect put a vest around a pipe, or kid's body, and we just did another test a month ago, and these held up to 1,500 to 2,000 pounds of stress before some of the stitches started popping. So we feel very comfortable that these will work for any kid anywhere.
I would agree with you as well. Up to what age or what size do the vests comfortably hold?
We started with extra small to large. Then a ski resort said, I want something for the very small kids, so we did an extra small. And then 2 years ago, another resort back in the Midwest said, we want a extra large vest. So now we go from extra small to extra large. Whatever the ski resort wants, we pretty much can make it for them.
A very customized approach because you can handle everything right here in-house. One of the things that I see a task out there that skiers have to go with, which can be kind of challenging and scary, not only for parents and kids, but that is the ski lift, the chair lift. Not only getting kids on and off, is this product able to help them there?
Oh, this is ideal for that. That's where its primary use is. One, the back strap, you can help get the little one on the chair, and then when you're riding the chair, they tend to swing, the chairlift, and it's one of those you can put your hand in it and just keep a hold of the little one all the way up, and then it's just the reverse. You get up at the top. Normally the kids are small and they got to jump off the chair to hit the snow. Again, grabbing the strap, you can pick them up or just steady them so that when they start going the downhill slide, they're not going to fall down and have all sorts of people behind them fall down.
Absolutely. Peace of mind for the parents. This is a durable product. It's American made. Really, this is something that you could probably hand down to the next sibling, I would imagine.
We get a lot of people that they have 2 or 3 kids, they buy them from us, not only ski schools, but the parents are buying them. And they'll buy 1 or 2, and if they have 2 or 3 kids, they'll figure that they can handle all their kids if they buy a couple sizes.
This is obviously should be a choice for any parent out there, because obviously this is the choice for many instruction schools here, not only in Colorado, but pretty much everywhere. What do some of the schools say about this product?
Well, all of them like it for the bright colors so that they stand out on the slopes. The handle, the back strap is, again, basically to get the kids on. It's the safety feature. These will last probably 5 to 7 years. And what happens is after 5 to 7 years, structurally they're still okay, but with the high altitude, the sun, the cold weather, they'll start fading just like any fabric. And most resorts, after a few years, if they start fading, which is good for me, they want to buy some new colors, bright colors again.
Well, like I say, what I like about this product is that it's not only functional, it's not only safe, but you've now made it pretty much designer clothing. And we're talking about bright colors. You can easily see your kid out there. You can pretty much custom tailor to what you need, which is a great branding product for a business. They've got oversized zippers on the front, which makes it real easy to use, especially if you got, you're wearing gloves or whatnot out there. This has to be something that most parents would say, why didn't this exist when I was growing up?
That's what I said. When I followed the ski school down at Keystone, I think the first one was, what is it? Why didn't they have this when I was teaching my daughter? And then who in the heck makes this? And I Googled it and found the company and talked to the lady who started it in San Diego, of all places, and called her and talked to her and said, hey, if you ever want to sell it, I'll buy it.
Well, I'm glad, obviously, that you had some grandkids out there, and basically the idea came about, and you actually made it happen. Viewers, take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, take a look, first of all, at the selection they provide out there. We're talking about some amazing colors, great designs out there. You're talking about a tie-dyed, or you name it. If you're a company out there and you want to get your logo out, your name out there on the pretty much flying around across the slopes, this is a great way to do it. It's practical, it's functional for parents. You can also take a look at the testimonials right there online. What people have to say is wonderful. They wish this existed back when they were learning how to ski as well. Check them out on Facebook. They'll keep you apprised, give you some videos there of seeing some of these in action, and also, once again, what people have to say about it. This has to be something that basically, like you say, you realized it could help your grandkids. Obviously helps a lot of folks out there. Has this been rewarding for you as you've seen it kind of evolve and grow?
This is the most fun I've ever had in my life. It's, as I joke, I came from a mortgage banking, title insurance industry for 40 years. I knew nothing about this. I am having more fun, working harder, and enjoying it more than I've ever done in my life. And it's almost like, why didn't I do this 30 years ago?
Kind of like the vest itself. How come
Yeah.
it didn't exist? Obviously, this is your flagship product. This is the thing that puts you on the map out there. Are there any other accessories that you're going to be delving into?
We are already doing a variety of other things. We do make some ski bags that are roller ski bags, like a roller luggage that you can wheel your boots through the airport instead of lugging them. We do make some adaptive handicap vests and bibs for the adaptive ski program. We did some for Winter Park, or National Ski Center for the Disabled. And we recently, in fact last year, we were approached by a couple hospitals and senior care centers. Another thing we do is we make these vests for special need kids. We were approached by some occupational therapists from some schools, and even Children's Hospital here in Colorado, about taking this basic vest and we add more grab holds instead of just the back strap. And they use it to help kids that need help getting around. So we're starting to sell it in that market. And again, that's all over the country. We're selling the same vest, just enhance it with more places for, say, a parent or a therapist to grab hold when needed.
I believe that 100%. When I look at a product like this, I think you're just barely tapping into what is possible. Obviously skiing, snowboarding, but I'm talking about roller skating, tubing down a hill, even a kid learning how to ride a bicycle. There's a lot of different reasons when I lose sight or basically lose grip of my kid, and can be scary for a parent. Viewers, take a look at there at the bottom of the screen. You're going to see the last time their contact information right there, but honestly it's as easy as going to their website. Check out the different sizes they have. You can order right there as well. And once again, if you're an instructor, give them a call. They can put together a custom quote for you, and see what it's going to take to get your logo, your brand, your image out there, not only on your school, but possibly on one of the resorts out there in the Colorado area, pretty much now serving worldwide, located right here in Denver, Colorado. That is Kinderlift of Colorado. Get a grip on your kid. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.